Well, essentially are three sequential discoveries. The first one is that a particular growth factor called Wind activates stem cells 30 years ago. Then we found the stem cells of the gut in mice, and then we made a mouse where we could isolate these stem cells, and when we put them in a petri dish under the right conditions, they created a small version of the gut called a gut organoid or a mini gut. Yeah, an organoid means a structure that is like an organ. So organoids are very small, they are probably a millimeter max, but they have all of the characteristics of the original organ, and we grow them for stem cells that come out of human organs. So organoids are now used for many different things. You can study how diseases come about, how aging happens, how cancer happens. You can use them to study the behavior of a potential new drug. Is it safe? What dose should we use? Does it really hit the mechanism that we want to block? Essentially anything that you would want to know about human biology, you can first address in organoids and then maybe translate to the complete human body later. So organoids are 3D structures. They're beautiful, yet very hard to analyze and almost impossible to automate or to use high throughput approaches, which is what the drug development industry really needs. So we just discovered a principle that we think allows us to now take these 3D structures, turn them into 2D structures, and then use all of the equipment that pharma that is used to. And that is what we will use this money for, to basically show that the 2D structures are as good as the 3D structures, but much simpler to work with.
Norecopa collects and spreads information about how we can replace or reduce or refine animal experiments. So one of our major tasks is to build up a large website with information on resources which we collect from all over the world and make them available for scientists so that they can replace animals in experiments or reduce the number of animals that they need to use and refine the experiments that have to be performed so that the animals don't suffer. The PREPARE guidelines are designed to help scientists first of all decide whether they need to use animals, make sure that they search the literature, that they check that the plans they have are legal and that they are ethically defensible. And then the PREPARE guidelines, if they find out they have to use animals, will help them to plan better experiments, better for the animals and better for themselves, so the science is of a high quality. We just have one position at Norecopa, that's the one I have as secretary, and we have an unpaid board, but I have an assistant who helps me update the website, and it's been difficult to raise money to keep her position, so this money will be a great help to continue financing her work.